Hello, today we're looking at this question here. So orthographic views of a display stand for shoes are shown below. The display stand is made from 5mm corrugated card. So we've got a plan view here, we've got a front view and a side view with some dimensions. So it says complete the isometric view of a display stand to a scale of 1 to 10. Ignore the thickness of material. So we're just going to do a line sketch of it, line drawing. And it's 1 to 10, so it means everything is 10 times smaller. Easiest way to that is just knock a 0 off each one of these. So we've got it started here. So we can look at the different bits and look to see what it is. So for a start, I want to complete the base and so the outside of this first of all. So I can see the base part is a rectangle and it's 60mm long. So if I measure the line that's already there, I can see it's a bit short. So I'll put a construction line in first of all, make sure it's the right angle, so it should be, there we go, 30 degrees. So I can continue that along, and I'll put a mark at 60. So I'll do a lot of this very faintly to start off with, which is there. So I'll do it, go along here. And this front part then, we can see is 500 wide. So again, I'll check that line. I'm guessing it's not going to be 500, which it isn't. So I'll put a fake construction line in. And put a mark at 500. And again, I'll faintly just put a little mark there. So there is the base bit there first of all. Next thing I do is the height of this bit. So the height front and back. So we can see each one of these is 220 or 20mm. So 22 times 4 is 88. So I'll put a construction line on here, on the front, and the back. And we want to go down 88. So measure 88mm, which is 8, which is there. And I can then, do the front bit as well, because we want those bits to be parallel. So I'll measure 88 here, so 8, which is there, and I'll join these two together. Like so. So I'm not going to do any heavy lines first of all, just because we've got a lot of bits to put in here. We can see from the top that it is hollow inside. So we're going to put a little line here. Because make the cardboard is folded up, so we've got that bit. So this part is the next bit, it's the tricky bit. So we've got these shelves that go in 20mm and 20mm stick out the front. So from the front here, we need to go along 20mm. So if I get to my 30 degree, I go in here, I'm assuming that is in the right place, but I'll check it. So 20mm is there. And if I put this on there, I can see that is in the correct place. So that is my centre line there for this. So these are, according to the plan, 300 wide. So we need to go 150 this way, 150 that way. So I'm going to put a fake construction line on. And we need to go 150. So that's 15mm. And that is at the end of the bit there. So they've actually started that one for us. So I'll go the other way as well. It's 15. You can't see it because it's inside the bit, but we'll mark it there anyway. So we're now going to come out the front then with this first bit and come along here. So we said it's 200 in, 200 out. So it's 400mm in total. So with this now, I'm going to go along 400, put a mark, and let's go along this way. And I got my mark I did before, so I can join those bits up. So that's my top one done. So what I'm quickly going to do, because this is the top one, I'm going to go with this one heavier, because everything below, so nothing's going to go on top of it. So if we just do this. I'll just go with that bit heavier as well. So that's our first shaft done. So what we need to do now is we need to go down another 22 millimeters. So if we go down 22 from here, which is there. So that is the next point there. Because that's not at a 30 or 45 degree angle or 60, and go a line down here, and then I go down 22 here. So we're drawing on this bit with the next part below. So I can join these two bits together, and that marks that. So from here, what I'm going to do is all three of these shelves are in the same spot. So I can go a line down here. Then I can do a line down here and a line down here. So then I can join those bits up. So with this bit here, that's going to come out here off there, like that one did, and then I'm going to follow that line along. So this is going to go to the edge here, then back along to here, and back in. So again, I can do this one heavier because I've done all the bits above. So go along here, along here, back to there. I'll do this bit here, and then finally that line I drew before, I'll join that up. So the next one is another 22 millimeters down. So I go from this spot here, go down 22, and I'll do the same here, down 22, because I want these to be parallel. I'll join these two together. And we'll just do exactly the same we did the one above. We've got a bit there, so I can go along here, go out to the front, back here, and back in again. And again, I can go over these heavier because I've drawn all the bits above. This bit here, and I'll get my rule. Put this bit here. Right, so the last thing I'm going to do is that base part I did before, very loosely. I'll go over those bits heavier. So I want this bit here. Finish this line off. I've got a little line here. And here. And finish off the side of the box. And the last little line I'm going to do is this one here. Oh, missing one little bit. That little line there. Just go with that bit. And that's it complete.